doing? How you doing? Come here, come here, come here.
Yes.
I'm doing a little short film for, because I'm from London, doing a little short film for a memory. My name's Joseph. What's your name?
My name is Demazi.
Demazi?
Yeah.
Demazi, I want to tell you a little story. Once upon a time, Demazi, there was this little boy, right? He went to school. And the teacher gave him this big block of wood. Right? And the teacher said, I want you to make something out of this block of wood. So this boy spent hours and hours, weeks and weeks, just making this most beautiful boat. It was the most beautiful boat you could ever see, right? He spent so much time on it that his hands were bleeding, his hands were cut. And you know what? One day, when he'd finished this beautiful boat, he decorated it and everything, he went off to the park because there was a little river there, right? A little stream. And he said, I want to see if it floats on the river. So he went there, and there was the river. He put the boat on the river, and then he saw that his shoelaces were undone. And he said, oh, let me just do my shoelaces. And as he stooped down to do his shoelaces, there was a gust of wind, and the wind went, caught the sails of the boat, and off the boat went into the distance. He was running after the boat saying, my boat, my boat, my boat. It was too late, he couldn't catch it. Heartbroken, wasn't he? But you know what, one day, he walked by this shop window, and he looked, he said, I can't believe it. Do you know what he saw in the shop window? He saw his boat. And he opened the door, and the door went ding-a-ling because he had a little bell. And he went up to the shopkeeper and he said, hey mister, that's my boat. Give me my boat back. And the guy said, have you got any money? He said, no. He said, no money, no boat. So he walked out and was heartbroken again. So no, he did. He went home, he started doing the washing up, he started getting a job, washing cars, washing plates, and he saved the money. And his hands were bleeding again, his hands were cut because he worked so hard. But finally he had enough money, he walked back into the shop, and as he opened the shop door, the little bell went ding-a-ling-a-ling, and he went up, and he said, oh mister, that's my boat. And he says, have you got any money? He says, yeah. He said, here you go. And he put the money down on the counter, and the man said to him, here you go, here's your boat. And the little boy held the boat close to his heart, and as he opened the door, the bell went ding-a-ling, and he walked outside. He said, you're twice mine. He said, I made you, I lost you, but I brought you back. You're twice mine, he said. And he held the boat. He said, you're twice mine. And let me tell you something. God lost you because of your sin, but God has brought you back because of Jesus. Yeah, Jesus paid the price for you because he loves you. Do you understand? He loved you so much, right, that he died for you, so he could put you back on the boat of life. Keep it, my friend. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, keep it. Jesus.